Three-game set, they've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and on the mound today, Kyle Bradish. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, last time out went 8 solid innings, came away with a no decision, and his teammates are looking to try to get him that win today. All he's got to do is perform the way he did last time. Should be a go.
Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Here's George Springer, 3 for 10 in the series so far.
George Springer.
Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter, and he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. That's to third. Ramirez gets it to first, and the inning is over. End of a half inning of play. The Tigers coming up. No score. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound in this one, Shane Baz.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time. High leg kick. And by the time the hitter's
glove side, but it gets through.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
To the right side. Next pitch misses outside. The count now 2-2. Baez runs. And that one in the air center field. Peterson makes the grab. And Ramirez is set down. One down. Here's Mike Trout. And the pitch. Baez runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Baez over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
On a line, base hit. Here comes Baez around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at first with one gone, and now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Trout around second on his way to third. Cut off, now a throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Throws to first, and they get Perez for the out. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's Jock Peterson. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, that's out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab, 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Caught him looking for the K. For the Red Sox, they trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. Righty delivers. Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Peterson makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. The batter now, Javier Baez. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. Out to short, Urias. Fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied out to center in his first at bat. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Baden makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Ha-Sung Kim. Flied to right his first time. Two now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back. And now batting Mike Trout. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. And a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone. A towering shot to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And now 2-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Peterson moving back. Back some more. Gone! He blasts one out to center. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Alex Cora is out of the duck. Eli Morgan into the game. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 7-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here is J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. J.D. Martinez the other way. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That is the inning. Runs on 4 hits, all of them solo homers. Back here at the ballpark, here's George Springer to start it off. The 1-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out. Seager stands in now. First time up, he grounded to third. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Corey Seager goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-1. 1 out, bases empty. Marcell Ozuna up next for the Red Sox. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2. To the right side, Cabrera. He handles it himself, and that will end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back at Comerica Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now 2-2. Next one just misses. 3-2 now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Wow.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. One and 2 here. Base hit, left center field. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
And strike two.
1 ball.
Baez at third. Ramirez at second. Trout at first with no outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer drifts towards it. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
This one smoked out to left. Ozuna pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across. It's 10-1.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
A.J. Puck will take over here. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team, and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first, and Castellanos is out. And here is Ramon Urias. Down the right field line and a base hit. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Baez. On to Miggy. They get 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers back here in Detroit. Pinch hitter coming up. On Jack Sawinski. And a 1-1. In the air, center field. Peterson makes the grab. And there's one away.
Nevada.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Richie Palacios. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Out to short. Throw sails over his head at first. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Now it's Javier Baez. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Here's Jose Ramirez. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Carpenter, a runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Carpenter.
Snap throw to first. Baez gets back easily. Here's a 1-1. Baez runs. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Run comes in from second, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Carpenter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, base hit down the line. Carpenter around second, headed for third. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now here is Miguel Cabrera. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Andrew McCutchen. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Ripped on a line to center. Peterson makes the grab. So 2 runs in the inning. 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 12 and the Red. Staying in the game on defense, Jack Sawinski. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Richie Palacios. He'll play second.
Now it's second.
Also into the ball game, Matt Carpenter. He's the new third baseman. And stepping in for Boston, Kyle Manzardo. First time up was a pop out.
Carpenter.
The wind and the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter number 7. Second base.
So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Red Sox. And the right-hander deals. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, George Springer. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. New pitcher on now, Dominic Leone. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Salvador Perez digs in now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And 1-2.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. There's a swing and a drive. to the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. In the air out to center. Urias makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. 2 away. Jack Sawinski up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Corey Seager. Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. Baez fires over to first. And Seager is set down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Carpenter sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
John Peterson.
And now Jack Peterson comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Richie Palacios. Next pitch is outside. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. At the plate, Javier Baez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The pitch. Drilled to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Javi Baez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 13-1. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that.
Ball to strike. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. But he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Miguel.
First baseman. Cabrera.
Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Kicks and deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Peterson makes the grab. Javi Baez with a big fly in the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're dialed into the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias. The wind of the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Check swing went around. It's 2-2. Bradish still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses in the dirt. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down? Maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. This is his 5th appearance of the year. The kick, the 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. This one smacked out to left center. And that should be extra bases. Urias around third.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. The 1-1 is fouled off at the belt and fires. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him. One gone here.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kicks and fires. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. Ripped into left center, base hit. Sawinski fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer, and it's filled up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Kim off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. his second homer of the game. It's 13-6. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the righty deals. In the air, left side. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Freddie Fermin trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Here's a 1-2. Good eye in that spot. And that one off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 outs. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Fermin into second, and he's got it doubled.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now a fly ball to right center, and that is Springer. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at the ball. Ballpark, and now the center fielder, Jock Peterson. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike.
And it gets by him. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
13-6 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.